I've been asked that question many a time if I'm too tired, and I actually have lied at times when I have felt tired to carry on playing. But that's not a dig at Raheem. I think he's actually quite a brave boy that sometimes says, you know what, I'm not quite at my best here. Now, we're not talking about Raheem Sterling out of the team. Who are we going to bring in? You bring in Adam Lallana. You give someone else an opportunity. I'm sure it was a conversation that went backwards and forwards between them, and I'm actually quite upset that, not with the manager as such, but the fact that the aftermath has been a lot of people criticising Raheem Sterling, who is probably in our top 2 or 3 players in our country, and we need him to be at his best, for making quite a brave decision and standing up saying, I'm not quite at my best. I think we need to get behind him. Whether it's right or whether it's wrong, I don't know. We're all individuals. He made that call.
But that is very much the way that football fans and as well the football media respond to stories like this. That, has that angered you throughout your career, that sometimes the truth of the situation, and maybe we don't know the exact truth of the situation, exactly how the conversation went, but I suppose there's almost instantaneously that negative perception of how can they say that they're tired when we're sitting here.
Well, they do, don't they? People say, oh, he's getting paid a fortune, and he's playing for his country.
You can't get paid that much and be tired.
I'd certainly take the money out of it, because I know, you know, that's easy said, and I hate when money gets drawn into things, and in terms of, because he's getting paid, then he should act like this. I don't think
people do that, don't they?
We know, well, maybe it happens too much, I think, because that is another argument. We might be talking about that argument here in monetary terms at a different level, but I think when you talk about a player playing for England, I know he's very proud. I sat at the World Cup with him doing a press conference for about 45 minutes, and he was nervous and he was gushing and talking about how his parents had been so proud about the fact that he could put on play for his country. And the fact is, when you're in, that's your job. When you're doing it regularly, you have to make calls. Whether it's not training one day, whether it's that you don't feel right to play one day, maybe he could have started the game and got injured. All these calls, it certainly isn't the case. And I'd like to tell anyone who's sitting at home going, well, he should want to play for his country every minute. I understand that thought. We're all very proud. But I think Raheem made a judgment call on that game alone. Hopefully he'll go in at 100-odd caps and be very successful for England.